Hi folks, this is the unboxing of a NCM Moscow Plus 27.5-inch e-bike. Thing's a mountain bike, as you can see in the picture, and over here we have the same bike, 27.5-inch. This one, however, is finished in black. These bikes, both being a Plus model, have hydraulic brakes, front and rear, the upgraded front fork, and a 500 watt power motor in the rear to drive this thing up just about any hill you want to try. Included with this bike is a larger battery than the standard Moscow. It's sitting on the ground there waiting to be installed. That's a 16 amp hour battery instead of what comes on the standard Moscow. It's a 13. So some people say up to 70 kilometers of range. Start of the bike season, we might just find out. Anyways, we are here today to open up this box and see what is inside. Seems to be well packaged. Lots of styrofoam wrap and a front tire and a new gel seat. I'm going to set this phone down for a sec and we'll start pulling things out. Well folks, just pulled it out of the box. This is what you're looking at. The front fork is already assembled to the bike. The seat needs to go on, the front wheel as well, and the pedals, as you can tell. There's a charging kit and an owner's manual, and the pedals here to be installed. And when that's done, it's going to look a lot like this bike over here. Thanks for watching. Well folks, looks like a little more foam unwrapping to be done. The front tire came off fairly easily. I've done one of these before, and they do package them quite well. Should have it up and running in a few minutes. We'll give you an assembled picture. Just coming back at you the next day. The bike got put together. Is pretty easy to do. Took maybe a half hour all said and done. Probably could have been faster, but taking my time, taking things, unwrapping it. One of the things that we really didn't go over was the battery and all that, and how it locates into the frame. So battery's here on the ground. It's got a little pull tab to lift it. And as you can see, that nice little click tells you it made its way home. So you just have this little lever for lifting and pulling the thing out of its home position. At the top, there's a little power button. It'll show you how much power is in the battery. Well, right now it seems to think it has, it's hard to tell with this angle, there it is, 4 bars. It's pretty happy. There's a set of keys that also comes with this nifty bike, and they go into it right here, only for unlocking the battery, nothing else. It doesn't turn on your bike like you would think. So why don't we turn it on, see what happens. Battery power's on. Come over here, there's your display, and strangely enough you have a little power switch. Let's give her a punch and watch what the display does. .27.5 flash there, tells you it's a 27.5 inch bike. Kind of nice. Over to the side here, that 51.9 B, well that's how many volts are in the battery right now. It's a 48 volt battery. That's the charge indicator, fully charged. And trip meter down here means I went for a little ride yesterday. That's why you didn't see the rest of it. Right now it's set to PAS, or pedal assist 1, and you can be anywhere from 0 to 6. I tried pedaling around in 6 and it's fast. In fact, it may be a little too fast. I remember seeing a review, people thinking 6 was a little bit too much. I'm sure we'll all have fun playing with it at 6 too. It's a bit quick. You might just find you only need to pedal lower. My son, young guy, great, strong legs and all. He was just pedaling around on one, thought that's all he needed. Me, I was all over the place. The other nifty thing that comes with this bike, which you may not be aware of, over here, that is a throttle. So you can just sit on the bike if you want, take a bit of a break and give the gas using the thumb right here. Shifting done by these two up and down on the rear derailleur and the forward derailleur here. It's actually a pretty quick bike as she stands. One of the things I thought I should go over, if you look here, this portion here, the bar, is 31.4 inches, I believe, from the ground. So you might wonder if you're probably better served by buying the 29-inch bike. I'm 5'11", have an NCM of 34 inches, and I can straddle that easily. But I've read a lot of people thought the 29 is too tall, so you might want to consider that. The seat right now is on its lowest setting, and when I was pedaling I found my legs were way too bent, I suppose, wasn't fully extended, so I'll look into raising the seat later today. But suffice to say, took the bike for a quick ride yesterday, ran great, lots of power, the throttle was terrific, everything you want on this bike is here for 2,000 Canadian right now from Leon Cycle or Amazon. When I bought mine, they had a bit of a sale going on and they were $300 off at the time. The other trick was Leon Cycle was actually $20 less than Amazon, so I actually bought directly from Leon. You may want to do that as well. I'll close by saying, if you're thinking about getting one of these e-bikes, this is probably a great place to look. Plenty of power, ran great, didn't have any issues with it at all putting it together. So really the only thing I had to do was screw the pedals in, tighten them with the wrench that was supplied. The cam lock down low here, you just thread that in, no tools required, and you got the front wheel on. The front handlebars were unattached, but it comes with an Allen wrench. You take out the 4 bolts, take the bars, place them in where you'd like it, tighten them up, and you're ready to go. The seat also locks in with a cam adjustment right here. So you can put the front wheel on with the cam, the seat with the cam. An Allen screw has to be removed, all 4 of them, to put the handlebars and mount them properly. You hand thread the pedals onto the crank arms of the bike and tighten with the wrench. So in total I used really 2 tools and I had this bike ready to go. In fact, it was almost too easy. So packaging was great, bike looks fine. For those of you thinking of taking the plunge to get a little exercise and don't want to pedal up all those hills, start thinking about one of these e-bikes. The NCM Moscow Plus, I think, is the one for you. Signing out.